So there's been people since pretty much the beginning of time saying that they think this guy's legit, even after they watch the video, which shows that he's not legit. So I'm going to show once and for all why, even if you're not experienced with FPS games, or you're just brain dead, or you're blind, why this guy is for sure hacking, without a doubt. So we're going to get right into it with the first shot that he does, and bam! You see immediately, you can immediately see where the aim lock happens. You're going to want to pay attention for some aim locks where he perfectly tracks a guy and flicks onto the exact position where he needs to fire. So this is all legit aim and aim lock right there. That's when he aim locked. And now he's perfectly tracking the guy. In fact, where did it stop? Where did he stop? So he perfectly tracks and then he stops right there. That's when he stops moving his mouse, and now he's actually aiming again. So this is like all normal aiming. We'll continue through the video. He does this again on the very next kill. So we'll see right here. Bam, aim locked right there. So right at that moment, I'll get to the exact frame where he aim locks. Right there. That's exactly where he used the aim lock. Now he's going to perfectly track where he needs to fire. Still perfectly tracking. And then he stops. Because again, he's not really aiming. This is a keyboard button that he presses that aims for him. So that's why his mouse stops. Because he's not really using his mouse whenever he aims. So again, we're going to see right here. He does it again. In fact, he aim locked right whenever I press play. So we're going to go frame by frame and aim lock right there. Perfectly tracking. And fires and stops. So again, his crosshair's completely stopped. Now he starts moving again. And this is a trend throughout the video. Now this is a legit kill, so I won't even bother slowing it down. Pretty sure that's legit. This is legit. Doesn't look cheated to me at all. Looks 100% legitimate. This kill is quite possibly the most obvious aimbot in the whole video. So the first shot, it could or could not be aimbot. It doesn't really matter. The most important part, though, is this. The guy goes invisible, and stormcrowe27 perfectly locks on to this guy while he's invisible, tracks him with the same type of aim lock, and then fires and perfectly hits an invisible guy. We're going to watch that like frame by frame. I'll tell you exactly where the aim lock happens. Right there. So, hold up. I can't actually tell the exact frame that it happens, but you can definitely see that it happened. It might be, let's see, so this might be the frame that it aim locks, but I can't really tell. It's hard to tell in this exact instance. The fact is, though, that he definitely aim locked. He's perfectly tracking where the guy is, and then he stops. Just like in the other instances. A little harder to tell exactly when he started aim locking, but he definitely did. So this one, he doesn't really show the aiming leading up to the kill, so it's hard to tell if that was legit. This is definitely not legit, though. We'll go ahead and play it in quarter speed. And aim lock right there. So again, you can see the exact moment that he aim locks. You can slow it down, and that's the frame. He starts pressing his aim lock, and there's the frame where it's fully locked on. So here it's locked on. He's perfectly tracking the guy. He fires and he stops. Just like every other one, he's not really using his mouse. That's why he stops his mouse as soon as he's done. Okay. Going to the next one. This one looks legit to me. Looks legit there, so I'm not going to say anything about it. Looks legit to me as well. Might be hacked. I'm not sure, but it's hard to tell with that one. This also looks legit to me. Again, he's not doing that really crazy lock-on where he locks on and perfectly smoothly tracks people. This also looks legit. Completely legitimate to me. This, on the other hand, is 100% a hacked kill. So we're going to slow this down. So, bam, perfectly locks on, tracks, and fires. So his crosshair is moving normally here, right? And then it suddenly snaps up into the left and then perfectly tracks back down to the right. Which no one really aims like this. This isn't really a way to aim, and obviously you can just tell it's an aim lock because it perfectly tracks. Again, there's no mistaking it that this is an aim lock. So we're gonna continue. This looks legit to me. I don't really see any reason to think that's cheating. In fact, I'm gonna slow this down so you can see what legit aiming looks like. So notice that he's not perfectly locked onto the guy yet. He moves his mouse, he moves his mouse, he moves his mouse legitimately, and then he's like, okay, I think this looks like the right place to fire, so I'm gonna shoot. He doesn't perfectly track the guy's exact perfect place to shoot for the entire time, because no real human ever does that. So this one's also cheated. It's a little bit harder to tell. I'm gonna slow this down, but he uses the aim lock right there. So right there, he uses the aim lock for just a little moment. He doesn't do it for very long. Bam, right there. Aim lock's on, tracks for just a moment, and then lets go. So there's where his crosshair stops, like always. And that's it. Again, that looks completely legit to me, this kill. We're going to look at some real aiming. So again, he moves his crosshair. He's not perfectly tracking where the guy would be going. He's actually moving his crosshair. Right now, if he fired, this wouldn't hit. This wouldn't hit. This wouldn't hit. He's getting it to where it would hit. Now it's going to hit. And so that's when he fires. And so he's actually like moving his crosshair to where he needs to go rather than perfectly locking on and tracking. So this is definitely a cheated kill. We'll slow this down. So right here, he's legit aim lock. Same thing as always. You can see the aim lock clear as day. I don't even need to go frame by frame at this point, I'm sure. And again, that kill looks completely legit to me. In fact, I should slow that one down so you again can see a legit kill. Legit. You don't see that same aim locking. So that looks completely legit. Obviously, he doesn't really even move his crosshair. Now this one, he slows it down for us, and it looks legit to me. Again, it doesn't really have that insane aim locking that we see in the other clips. He aims the same way that I talked about before. And this one might be the most damning evidence. It might be worse than the one where he kills an invisible target by perfectly tracking it. This one, you see, he starts now. Notice the guy is moving to the right. So when he uses his aim lock, it locks on to the right. So right now, it's getting ready for this guy to move to our right. So this guy is going to be moving that way, to our right. But notice the guy quickly starts trying to go to the left. And so the aim lock perfectly notices that and sees that he's not really going to the right anymore. So it starts aiming straight at him. And then the guy starts going to the left. And so the aim lock anticipates that and starts tracking more to the left, anticipating this guy's acceleration and anticipating this guy's velocity. And again, it just perfectly locks on and aim locks and fires at the exact right moment. And then I believe this final kill in the video is legit. It looks legitimate to me. So there you go. Looks legit again, doesn't have that insane aim lock look. And so yeah, so if you are one of the people who previously believed that this guy was legitimate, I hope this shows you complete proof there is absolutely no way that this guy is a legit player.